Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new draw for the VBT Open 2025. Today, we'll be drawing the groups for the tournament that will be taking place at Locarno Beach on August 26th, this next Sunday. We are very excited to have you all with us. Hopefully, the event will be amazing. The weather will be amazing. It will be hot, so stay hydrated, please. And without any further ado, let's start with the draw. So I will be showing here the wheel of fortune where your names will be draw for the groups, and then we will see how each group ends up. So just to be clear, once a name is draw, the first team will go to Group A, and then the second team that we get here will go to Group B, and it will be like that. We will always be switching the groups, and then at the end of each draw, we will be checking out how the groups are for the group stage of our tournament. All right, so let's start with men's A. Those are the teams: Adriano and Danielle, Davi and Bruno, Jorge and Amandio, Caio and Abud, Pedro and Alexei, Renato and Ozgen, Rodrigo and Rodrigo. All right, so let's start. For the first group, we have Pedro and Alexei. Okay. Now we will see who is on the other group, Group B. Jorge and Amandio. All right, one more. This will go to Group A, the same group as Pedro and Alexei. Rodrigo Maya and Rodrigo Perez. All right, next one. This will go to Group B. We have Kyle and Abud. Next one to Group A. Me and Ozgan. Okay, this will be a very tough group that we will be facing. Now to Group B, we have Davi and Bruno. And last but not least, this team, Adriano and Daniel, will go to Group A. And that's because we only have 7 teams on men's A, so we will have a group of 4 players, sorry, and the other group with 3 players. So let's see our groups here. All right, so for Group Jericho, this is the first group. We'll have Pedro and Alexei, Rodrigo, Maya and Rodrigo Perez, Renato and Ozgan, Adriano and Daniel. And for Group Hastings Park, we have Jorge and Amandio, Caio and Abud, Davi and Bruno. This is a very tough group. Group Hastings Park will be awesome to watch their games. All right, let's go back to our Wheel of Fortune. Um, and oh, just before we do that, just want to show you guys men's B, because on this one, we only have one group of 5 teams, and we will not draw those teams. Since they will all be playing each other. So we have Daniel and Gabriel, Fernando and Marcos, Gustavo and Thiago, Enrique and Rafael, Marcelo and Paulo. So those are the teams for men's B. All right, so let's go back and draw the groups for mixed doubles A. All right. Whoops, not this. I just put the wrong names. Those are my codes. All right, so let's draw the groups for mixed A. Here we will also have a group of 4 and a group of 3. So the first team is Davi and Luisa. They will be going to group A. Renato and Sil, group B. Mayara and Pedro, group A. Bruno and Lisa for group B. Ana and Rodrigo for group A. And then the last team for group B is Yoni and Marcos. And Danielle and Sarah will be going to group A. All right, so let's check out how mixed B is. So for group M side, we'll have Davi and Luisa facing Mayara and Pedro, Ana and Rodrigo, Danielle and Sara. And for group Spanish banks, we'll have Renato and Sil facing Bruno and Lisa and Yoni and Marcos. All right, let's move on to mixed B. And here we have our 12 teams for mixed B. That's incredible. 12 teams on this category. Hopefully for next year we'll have at least that amount of teams on all categories. So this event will be even bigger. All right, so let's start. Here we will have three groups of 4 teams. So the first names out of the draw will be going to group A, and then the second one to group B, and the third one for group C, and then the fourth one go back to group A, and so on. All right, let's see how our teams will look like. For this first team out of the board is Enrique and Mariana. Second team is Otto and Francis. And for group C, we'll have Carol and Lucas. For group A, we have Aline and Paulo. Michaela and Marcos for Group B. Juliana and Cesar for Group C. Raquel and Thiago for Group A. Deborah and Gustavo for Group B. Gustavo and Laila for Group C. And the last three teams, each for one of the groups. Angela and Rafael for Group A. Fernando and Ana Julia for Group B. And Gabriela and Ami for Group C. All right, let's check out the groups for mixed doubles B. Here we have all the groups for Group English Bay, Henrique and Mariana, Aline and Paulo, Raquel and Thiago, Angela and Rafael will be facing each other on the group stage. For Group Fraser Foreshore, we have Otto and Francis, Michaela and Marcos, Deborah and Gustavo, Fernando and Ana Julia. And for Group Sunset, we have Carol and Lucas, Julian and Cesar, Gustavo and Laila, Gabriela and Hami. Very even groups, I would say. The competition for Mixed B will be incredible to watch. I'm very excited to watch those teams facing each other. And now for the last and pretty much the toughest division that we will have is Women's Open. Let's go to the board. Here we have 9 teams, I'm sorry. We will have one group of 5 and a group of 4. Yeah, let's see the names for each group. For Group A, Aline and Sil. And then we have Gabriela and Luisa on Group B. Carol and Lisa on Group A. Michaela and Laila on Group B. Caroline and Aline on Group A. Sada and Mayada on Group B. Ana Julia and Raquel, Group A. And now the last team for Group B is Deborah and Ana Marcia. So we have Angela and Ana Luisa as the last team on the board. They will be going to Group A. Awesome. Let's check how the women's groups are. All right. So for Group Locarno, Alini and Sil, Carol and Lisa, Carolini and Alini, Ana Julia and Raquel, Angela and Ana Luisa. And for Group Kitsilano, Gabriela and Luisa, Micaela and Laila, Sara and Mayara, Deborah and Ana Marcia. This is an awesome draw for the women's. I want to thank um, beforehand all the women's that um, switched their partners to other partners along our registration period to help us make the women's open happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't have enough teams for women's A, and a few of our players wouldn't be able to play. So thank you all for that. Okay, guys. So I guess we're done. Um, the schedule for the matches will be posted on Friday, 2 days before the event. Don't forget that the games will start at 8 a.m. because there will be lots of games. I believe we'll have like 100 games being played on Sunday. So we will start early to make sure that we have uh, time to finish everything before the sun sets. All right, we'll have a long day. Stay hydrated. Bring some snacks, water. See you there. Thank you.